1 minute, 1 minute.
Arun Prabhu, you are new in this group?
No, Mataji, I'm coming actually after 2 weeks of break. Yeah.
Okay. So today we will do the summary of Antya Lila.
Yes, Mataji. Shall I, Mataji, no?
Yeah, start Mataji.
निर्वापनम श्रेयस्कैरवतैन्द्रिका विदरणम विद्यावधु जीवनम आनंदम बोधिवर्धनम प्रतिपदां पूर्णं स्वादनम सर्वात्मा स्थापनम परम विजेते श्रीकृष्ण संकीर्तनम नानामकरे बहुधा निज सर्वशक्ति तत्राभिधान्यमता स्मरणे न कलह यदासिदव कृपा भवान् मामपि दुर्दैवमिदर्शमिह जानीनानावृगा तेनादपि सुनीशेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेन कीर्तनीया सदा हरिः नदनं नदनं न सुन्दरीं कविदं वा जगति सकामया मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे पदात् भक्ति अहेत्वी त्वे अयि नन्दन तनुजा किङ्करं पतितं वा विश्वमे भवाम्बुधौ कृपयाद पादपङ्कजा सिदधूलि सदस्तमिचिन्तया नयनं गलदश्रुधारया पदनं गद्गदारुदया गिरा पुलकिर्निश्चितं वपु कदा तव नामे ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायुधं निमिषेण चक्षुषा प्राविशायितं शून्यायितं जगत् सर्वं गोविन्दं विरहेण मे आशिष्लवै पादरत्नं पिनस्तु माम् आदश्च मर्महदं करोतु वा यदा तदा विदतु लम्पतो मत्प्राणनाथा सुसा विवना परः एक शिष्टाष्टक श्लोक ये पढ़े सुने इष्ट प्रेमा पढ़े दिने दने थैंक यू माता जी
Thank you, Mataji. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyana Jalashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhisham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuda Padikamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Savdretam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे नमः। So we are in Ante Leela. So everyone, I will ask everyone. You will tell me what you learn from, what you remember till now from Ante Leela. One point everyone can share. Which Leela you remember? Which part of the Leela you remember? Nothing.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Haridas Thakur pastime Mataji from
Very
Antya. Hare Krishna.
good. Explain little bit about Haridas Thakur.
Yeah. So Haridas Thakur was chanting, 192 rounds of the holy names, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally himself, went to Haridas Thakur, and Haridas Thakur actually wanted to leave his body, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, that this body is his Chaitanya, because Haridas Thakur was chanting the holy name. So he said, whatever if Haridas Thakur body is his, how he can, he'll leave the body. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally, taking was taking care of Haridas Thakur, and uh, and also he glorified Haridas Thakur so much among all the devotees and Vaishnava, that we see that Haridas Thakur pastimes is so famous that we learn so many things from Haridas Thakur. How we can chant the holy names continuously. He was chanting 22 hours, and in within out of 24 hours, and in that two hours only, he was doing rest of the all things. So he was not even having any prasadam before he completes his 192 rounds. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
And one famous story from Haridas Thakur.
That is the in 22 market, Mataji. Is that the one?
Yeah, this is the one, and one more, most two more famous
Yeah, the
stories.
other one is the about the prostitute one, the Mataji. Yeah. So yeah. Do you want me to mention that story, Mataji?
Yeah, so those
So
they can remember again.
yeah, so there was this ministers there was this minister in the where Haridas Thakur was saying, his name I think was Ram Khan, I think Ramchandra Khan, and he was envious of Haridas Thakur because he was chanting the glories of the holy name. So he wanted to defame Haridas Thakur. So what he did was he sent a prostitute to Haridas Thakur to defame him, and and the and then he was waiting that once the prostitute arrives, and then and then Haridas Thakur was caught with that prostitute, he will bring all of the citizens of that province, and so that he can defame Haridas Thakur. But what happened when the prostitute went there? So Haridas Thakur understood, that why she came here, and then he said, that once he completes his 192 rounds, and then he will fulfill whatever her desires is. So she was then waiting, and then while she was waiting, she was automatically hearing the chanting of the holy name. Haridas Thakur then started to loudly chant the holy name in front of the prostitute. At the end of the day, when he finishes his round, so the prostitute went back and to her home, and then the next day she came again. The same thing happened. Haridas Thakur said, okay, that I have taken this vow that without without completing my rounds, I do not do my activity. So he was again doing the chanting, and then same thing happened. The third day, when she came in, then she was so after hearing the chanting name from the pure devotee like Haridas Thakur, so she herself got become a devotee. So the famous pastime is with this is like how a pure by listening just from a pure devotee, even the person like the prostitute can also become the devotee of the Lord. Hare
And the
Krishna.
second, second,
Uh, Second story, Mataji.
22 yeah.
22 markets. Yes. So Ramchandra Khan did not stop here. So he said to the king that that this Haridas Thakur is actually um, his Haridas Thakur is asking people to everyone within the province that to chant the holy name. So he convinced king that he should be beaten in the market in the 22 marketplace, and the king gave the order. Sorry, I'm just telling short. I don't remember exact thing, but so when king gave the order, so the so he was then beaten by the soldiers of the king in the 22 marketplace. And when he was being beaten, he was actually Haridas Thakur was so humble that he was actually praying for those soldiers who were beating them. There was not even a tinge of envy in the heart of the Haridas Thakur for those. Even when he was beaten, then he was actually taking the holy name of the Lord all the time. And then after the soldiers were, after they beat Haridas Thakur in 22 marketplace, they got tired, but the Haridas Thakur did not stop. And even he did not, even nothing happened to the Haridas Thakur, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself was taking all the pain that was given to Haridas Thakur to himself, and all those the marks were there on the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's back. So um, even then, soldiers actually prayed to the Haridas Thakur that if he doesn't die, then the king will kill him. So the Haridas Thakur, out of his humility again, then he sat down, and then he acted like, as in, he sat down actually in meditation, chanting the holy name, and then the soldiers then throw them into the river, so that they can be saved from the king, because otherwise king will punish the soldiers by for not killing the Haridas Thakur by beating him in marketplace. Yes.
Very perfectly. So you are like a chatak bird. You know the chatak bird, what he did?
No, Mataji.
So Chatak bird is waiting. In Bhagavatam, they compare the four type of listener. One type of Chatak bird, second is Hansa, other is buffalo, and one more type of listeners. So Chatak bird is like Chatak bird is like Chatak bird is drinking the only the first drop of the rainwater. So Chatak bird's type of listener, only those who listen the glories of the Lord. Think them. So you are a Chatak boy. You are listening only the holy names and you have explained perfectly. And one more thing, when you explain that about Haridas Thakur, how he was dying and all, it's mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that Mahaprabhu personally present there, and he did all the last right for him. So what happened when he left his body? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told the all the local peoples, all the his associate to make one hole under the the ground, and they put his body there and put all the sands there. So the personal and after that. What happened? They went to the market and they collect some prasad like anna, and they make some prasad and distribute each and everything. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told those who listen this pastime, how Haridas Thakur left his body and all his last rites, they got the Krishna Prema.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
any other thing anyone remember? Shobha
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, Raghunatha Dasa Goswami. How
Hmm.
we reached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghunatha Dasa Goswami is from a very affluent family, very rich family, and very educated also. But he every time he wanted to attempting to come out of his family and do his service to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One such time he was attempting to come and reach the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after a long time. He left his house, and when once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was on his way to Vrindavana, Raghunatha Goswami had an opportunity to meet Mahaprabhu. And I think one of his minister or someone, he mitigated his intelligence and misunderstood him. And he was brought to went to Panihetti, taking the order of Nityananda Prabhu, and he observed the festival there and gave the chida rice during the Mahautsava. I think it's chipped rice with yogurt. And Nityananda Prabhu gave Raghunatha Dasa the blessing that he will soon attain the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So from that we can understand that any punishment we have to take it as a blessings, so that we will reach the Mahaprabhu and get the mercies of the Mahaprabhu. And when he secretly went to Jagannath Puri, and when he attained the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu entrusted Raghunath Dasa to Swarupa Damodara Goswami. So his another name is Raghunatha Dasa Goswami is Swarupa Raghu, or the Raghunatha of Swarupa Damodara. And for some days, few days, more than a week or 5 days, he was taking prasadam at the Simhadwara, getting only alms. Whatever he got, he ate only that. So Raghunatha's father received this news and he sent some men and money so that he could help his son, but he refused to take that money. Understanding Raghunatha Dasa Goswami living by begging, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu presented him his own Gujja Mala and a stone from Govardhana hill. Therefore, Raghunatha Goswami is used to reject food that he has collected and washed. I think he has pleased both Swarupa Damodara Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it's a blessings for Raghunatha Dasa Goswami for his spiritual development and God renunciation. Hari Bol Mataji, Dandavats Mataji.
Hari Bol. Then Sudha Mataji, Radha Mataji. Which story you remember? Uma Devi Mataji, Swati Mataji. Please raise your hand. Kripamai Mataji. You did not remember anything? Gandhi Mati, Manohar Mataji.
Mataji, one I can remember here, Prabhuji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will have, when he sees the sea, he will think of Yamuna and he will go and suddenly jump into that, and other people will drag him, and then as a fish they caught, they will bring him like that. Another thing I remember that one devotee climb on his shoulder to see the view of Jagannath Swami, and like that. Other thing, one he will be angry with one devotee because he has got some bad thought about one lady.
What is the name of the devotee? Prabhu mentioned one name, the same name of that devotee also.
Forgot. I can remember that story.
Chota Haridas. Chota Haridas.
Chota Haridas, yes, Mataji. Chota Haridas. He'll be very angry and he'll be this thing and he'll commit suicide. No, Mataji, that Chota Haridas will commit.
Mahaprabhu told to go and do the suicide.
Yes. To get out. He thought bad thoughts he had. That's it.
Only for a second he thought about one woman. So same time Mahaprabhu reject him.
Other thing, he showed mercy for one devotee. I forgot that name. Yeah, he will be coming to him, and he will tell, "I cannot see him," and then he will be next door, and he will be worshipping him. I forgot him, Mataji. And he.
See, I am also forgetting some stories. Only I remember. Main story also. One more story, famous story.
Pratapudra Maharaj, and he told he was not, he rejected him, and last he will accept him, that one, that Maharaja.
Anyone remember the Shivanand? Who is Shivanand? What is the story of Shivanand and his dog? Beautiful story of Shivanand.
He only organizes the yatra every year, Ratha Yatra, and brings all the devotees from Mayapur to Jagannath.
And then
Chaitanya, actually, he doesn't arrange the prasadam for Nityanand Prabhu. Is it in Maharaj?
that is different. That is the story of this is also there, but one Shivanand take care of one dog. Remember?
Yes, Mataji. He took care of a dog, and then he he had to go like the next day. So he told everyone to take care of the dog and give him food to eat. But when he returned, he found that the dog was not there, and that so when he questioned them, none of them had given him food. So he was very disappointed. And after that, they had to go to Puri. So when they went to Puri, there he found the dog. The dog was with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving him prasad. And then he could see while eating the prasad, he went up.
And
That
in
much I
between,
remember.
what happened when they crossing the river with on the boatman told, I did not allow the dog in the boat. So he gave 10 times more money for the dog.
Yes.
Huh? And in the last, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feed the dog, what dog is telling? The dog is dog that time dog is also start chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So everyone was surprised. And can you explain, the that Bharat Maharaj story? You all know na Bharat Maharaj story, what happened? He
About the deer? About the deer?
Yeah. He attract with
Yeah.
the
Yes,
deer
ma'am.
and he
It
take
was
care
that
of the
one.
deer. And here
Yes, ma'am.
Shivanand also attract with the dog and take care of the dog. What is the difference between both of them? But
The
Hmm.
dog just traveled with them. He just came. But the deer was very small. The mother of the deer was expecting, so she was chased by a lion or a tiger. So she was trying to save her life. So when she went, she got knocked off onto a stone, and then she fell into the river.
No,
And then in the
I'm
process,
asking Shivanand take care of the dog
yeah,
and dog lived it.
yeah,
Then another story that Bharat Maharaj take care of the deer, and next but he got the body of the deer. What is
yeah.
the difference between?
Different because he got attached. This Bharat Maharaj got very attached to the deer. But whereas Shivananda Prabhu, he was not attached. He was just taking care of the dog.
No, he is also attached.
Mataji, that
Attached.
he was always thinking of the deer when he was dying. That's why he got the deer.
Actually, that Bharat Maharaj attract him and he forget his sadhana. Huh?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Shivanand wants to take him in the association of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay.
Both are attached, but the mood of serving, that is different.
That's different. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you,
Uh,
Mataji.
So, anyone remember the Pradyuman Mishra and Ramanand Rai? Pradyuman Mishra, who was Pradyuman Mishra? What is the story about Pradyuman Mishra and Ramanand Rai? No? Did Pradyuman Mishra came and asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I want to, what? I want to know about Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I am not the perfect person to tell you about the who is Krishna. You will go and ask Ramananda Rai. He will explain you who is Krishna. So when he went, remember? No. So when he went when he went to his house, his servant came and he told he is serving the two beautiful ladies, beautiful dancer ladies. So he was surprised how he can tell me about Krishna. And when he went, he saw the Ramananda Rai personally touched them and decorate them, give them bath and put the jewels on their body and all. And he was so means he was so disturbed, Pradyuman. He was so disturbed and he asked, "You are doing like this, and how you can explain me about Krishna?" So he told, these both girl are for me like only the piece of wooden. And they both girls are serving to Lord Jagannath by their dance, and they are married to Krishna. Remember? Read the story. Remember, na Shubha Mataji? Remember. Okay. So then he explained about Krishna. So then Pradyuman Mishra understand why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent him to meet the Ramananda Rai. And Prabhu, you tell me about, you told na about that Nityananda Prabhu anger with whom?
Shivanand Sen, Mataji.
Why? Tell me.
Because he did not arrange for prasadam and accommodation for all the devotees who were coming with Nityanand Prabhu. And Nityanand Prabhu cursed him that his sons will die. I think will die. Yeah.
Mhm. And he took him, it is like his mercy.
Mercies.
And one story also where that Nityanand Prabhu kick one devotee. Tell me. Where Nityanand Prabhu kick one devotee? Shivanand Sevana only, na? He kicked Shivanand Sevana because when they are crossing, when they are coming to Jagannath Puri, they have to give the toll. Remember? And that time he went, Shivanand went here and there to arrange the other things. So he came late, and because Shivanand has a lots of money, he was a rich person. So only he gave the money to each for each and everyone to cross the toll and all. So he came late there, and Nityanand Prabhu was waiting there. So he was in anger and he kicked Shivanand on his chest. And that time Shivanand told, means, you are so merciful, you touch me, your lotus feet on my chest. So like this type of leelas also we read in Ante Leela. Anyone knows about that that Mataji told me na about Mahaprabhu transcendental madness, how he was crying for a Krishna prema. In last three chapters we heard na, we read na, what he did.
Yes.
He rubbed his face on the walls.
He rubbed this days, yes, Mataji.
What happened? Tell me.
And blood was coming and he was
Hmm.
very bad.
Forget. Anyone
It's a lot
remember?
to tell, Mataji. You have to read again.
No, small points you can share na.
Well, he was in great ecstasy
Hmm.
and he was falling. The hairs on his body were standing. He was like a madman.
Hmm. And anyone remember Vallabha Bhatta? Who is Vallabha Bhatta? What is the what aim he came and what happened? You all forget each and everything. We should again read. That is why Prabhupada told we all are Mandabuddhi. I also forget each and everything. When I got this seva again, I went full full Antalila and make
Yeah,
small.
Mataji, we have to go through again because to remember properly now that we know it, but to go learn properly with details and
No, why
understand.
we are forget? Because when we read and listen, we are not sharing with others. If we are
No,
reading
Mataji,
and
I'm telling
listening
that
and
thoughts
felt
and all we can leelas like that, we can revise like that, remember like that leelas like that and all we should have done. We can,
so we have to share with others, then only we can remember.
Hare
Again,
Krishna Mataji.
yes,
When
Mataji.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in great ecstasy, he wanted to go out of the room. So to find the door, he used to rub his face on the walls, and
Mm,
blood was oozing out of his face. And he just wanted to go out, but he was not knowing where is the door and where is the wall and all those things. So for that, he was rubbing his face, whether he could get the door and he could come out of it. Correct, Mataji?
correct, absolutely. And what happened? Then Sanatan Goswami and one more associate, they took one servant and locked the door with the servant with him. So he did not do like this again. Remember? And sometimes that servant gave him massage, and he also tired. Sometimes he slept again and again. Then Shivanand something his name, that servant. And Vallabha Bhatta. What happened when Vallabha Bhatta came, na? And Vallabha Bhatta came from Jagannath Puri, and he distributed all the prasad to each and everyone, all the devotees. And he saw how that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he saw that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu make up 7 groups. 7 groups he make na for the kirtan in front of the Jagannath Rath Yatra. Remember? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu make the 7 groups, and he was
Yes, yes, Mataji, yes.
in every group present. He was present personally in each and every group. The group were headed by Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Haridas, Brajveshwar, Srinivas, Raghav, and Gadadhar. And 14 types of mridangas are playing in that group. Remember?
In each group, yeah, they are Mridanga.
In each and every group. And you know what happened when Sanatan Goswami visit to the Lord in Jagannath Puri? When he came, that Sanatan Goswami, when he came from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri, Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri, on the way in Jharkhand jungle, na forest in Jharkhand, he did not get the proper water and food, so his body is
He developed wounds in the body.
yeah.
Yes.
Tell
And then he
what.
was wondering. And then when he went to Jagannath,
Hmm.
when he went to Jagannath Puri, he was thinking, how can I meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Because I'm sick. I have all these wounds oozing from my body,
Hmm.
and so on, Mataji.
And what happened? He tried to commit suicide in front of the Jagannath cart.
Yes.
So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, now this body is not yours, this is my body.
Yes.
And this Vallabha Bhattana, when he distributed all the prasad and he saw all the kirtans, and one day he came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and told, I will tell you about, I will tell you the Bhagavatam. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I don't want to hear the Bhagavatam because I don't have time. I have to finish my chanting. I will not hear your Bhagavatam. So he was very upset, and he went to the Gadadhar Pandit every day, and he attached to the Gadadhar Pandit. And Krishna, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, no, he told to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I will tell you about the name, what is the meaning of Krishna. It is 1,000, means 1,000 types I can explain you. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told only 2 words, that Yashodanandan and Shyam Sundar. The meaning of Krishna is Yashodanandan and Shyam Sundar. I don't want to know other things about Krishna. For me, Krishna is only Shyam Sundar and Yashodanandan. So these all are small stories. If we are reading again and again, we can remember it. And what happen if we are reading, and then what we have to do? We have to share with others also. When we are doing reading and sharing with others, then we can remember. So I'll share this.
Mataji,
Anji.
Mataji, Raghava Pandit used to bring food from Bengal. No, he used to come from Bengal for a Rath Yatra, and that time he used to bring food that was prepared by his sister Damayanti. And yeah, that food will be in the bag that is called Raghava Jali. Raghvera Jali.
Raghava Jali.
Yeah.
And one time someone is trying to offer the oil to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One story is also mentioned that one second. Jagdananda wants to offer
Apply
the
some.
apply. Yeah, tell me, Mataji.
No, apply this oil to body, but he refuses because I'm a sannyasi like that. I'm not supposed to have all these.
So then what Jagadananda did?
He thrown to that bottle.
Yeah, and then
Oil.
he closed himself into the room for 3 days. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come himself and tell him, okay, please make a prasad for me.
Yeah,
Remember
yes,
it?
yes, he will prepare.
Prasad for him. And so can we now we only read the summary. Any if anyone remember any story they can share. Radha Mataji, Divya Mataji, Kishori Mataji, if you remember any story, Swati Mataji, please share. Okay, who will read? Okay, read it, Mataji.
I'll read Mataji. Okay. Chapter 1, Srila Rupa Goswami's second meeting with the Lord. A summary of the first chapter is given by Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya as follows. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannath Puri from Vrindavana, all his devotees from other parts of India, upon receiving the auspicious news, came to Purushottama Kshetra or Jagannath Puri. Sivananda Sena took a dog with him and even paid fees for it to cross the river. One night, however, the dog could not get any food and therefore went directly to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri. The next day, when Sivananda and his party reached Jagannath Puri, Sivananda saw the dog eating some coconut pulp offered to it by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After this incident, the dog was liberated and went back home, back to Godhead. Meanwhile, the Srila Rupa Goswami reached Bengal after returning from Vrindavana. Although he could not follow the Bengali devotees, after some time he then came to Jagannath Puri, where he stayed with Haridasa Thakura. Srila Rupa Goswami composed an important verse beginning with the words Priya Priya So Yam, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu released it very much. One day when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya went to see Haridasa Thakura, the Lords saw the verse Rupa Goswami had composed as an introduction to his books, Lalita Madhava and Vidagda Madhava. After Vidagda Madhava. After examining the manuscripts of these two books, Ramanandaraya approved and appreciated them very much. After the period of Chaturmasya, all the devotees who had come from Bengal returned to their homes. Srila Gurupa Goswami, however, remained at Jagannath Puri for some time.
So understand, we discussed some points from there. So we already discussed about Chota Haridas Thakur, so no need to read this. Then glories of Haridas Thakur also Prabhu explained it nicely. Then Sanatan Goswami visit the Lord Jagannath Puri, that Mataji also explained na? From the Jharkhand forest and what happened in between and all. Understand na Mataji? Anyone wants to read or we can go forward? Hello?
You can go forward.
Okay. Then that how Pradyuman Mishra received instruction from Ramananda Rai. I explain you na what happened when remember now only I told you na about when that Pradyuman Mishra went to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I want to know about Krishna. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I am not the right person. Go and ask to Ramananda Rai. So we will go to forward. The meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami. Remember? Read it. Swati Mataji, do you want to tell something?
That pastime Mataji, the Dahi Chidva festival. Dahi Shira Dahi festival Mataji. About the Mataji told you, Shobha Mataji.
You want to tell it again? If you want, you can tell it, Mataji, no problem.
Once
Panihati festival, no? Panihati festival.
What, Mataji?
Panihati, that festival. Panihati festival. No?
Tell Mataji, Swati Mataji.
Once Raghunath Das Goswami came to know that Nityananda Prabhu came to that village. That name I'm not able to remember. But he come to see Raghunath Das Nityananda Mahaprabhu. So from far only he is seeing and he is not coming to Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu see the Raghunath Das Goswami and he call him and he give punishment to give the arrangement for the festival Mataji. Panihati Chiradahi festival. So they happily arranged the program and while in middle that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also comes, I think so. He also come and he also participate in that festival. Everyone feels ecstasy and they were happy in that festival.
Nice, Mataji. So in this chapter also we learn that Dahi Chida festival, how they arrange the Dahi Chida festival. And then next is the meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Vallabha Bhatta. I explained. Anyone wants to read, you can read, Mataji. This is a small lines.
Shall I, Mataji?
Please read it, Mataji.
The meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Vallabha Bhatta. The following summary of chapter 7 is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya. In this chapter, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's meeting with Vallabha Bhatta is described. There was some joking behavior between them two personalities, and finally Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu corrected Vallabha Bhatta and sympathetically accepted an invitation from him. Before this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that Vallabha Bhatta was greatly attached to the Gadadhara Pandit. Therefore, he acted as if displeased with Gadadhara Pandit. Later, when Vallabha Bhatta became intimately connected with the Lord advised him to take instruction from Gadadhar Pandit. Thus, the Lord expressed his feelings of love for Gadadhar Pandit.
Ramachandra Puri criticized the Lord. Read it, Mataji.
In this pastime, the following summary of 8th chapter is given Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Amrita Pravaha Bhashya. This chapter describes the history of Lord's dealing with Ramachandra Puri. Although Ramachandra Puri was one of the disciples of Madhavendra Puri, he was influenced by dry Mayavadis and therefore he criticized Madhavendra Puri. Therefore, Madhavendra Puri accused him of being an offender and rejected him. Because Ramachandra Puri had been rejected by his spiritual master, he became concerned only with the finding faults in others and advising them according to dry Mayavada philosophy. For this reason, he was not very respectful to the Vaishnavas and later he became so fallen that he began criticizing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his eating. Hearing these criticisms, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reduced his eating, but after Ramachandra Puri left Jagannath Puri, the Lord resumed his usual behavior. Yes, Mataji.
Very good. So understand this chapter also?
Yes, Mataji.
When we remember the characters, like Haridas Thakur, Chota Haridas Thakur, Sanatan Goswami, Vallabha Bhatta, then we remember the story also. But we forget the characters, so we don't know the story also. So try to remember the name of the characters. Then we can relate the story from them. Okay. Mataji, 9th chapter. Who wants to read?
Read, Mataji.
Read, Mataji.
The deliverance of Gopinath Pattanayaka. The 9th chapter is summarized as follows. Gopinath Pattanayaka, the son of Bhavananda Raya, was engaged in the service of the government, but he misappropriated some funds from the treasury. Therefore, the Badajana, the eldest son of King Prataprudra, ordered that he be punished by death. Thus, Gopinath Pattanayaka was raised on the Changa to be killed, but by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was delivered. Moreover, he was even promoted to a higher post. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Then next. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accept prasad from the devotees. Read it, Mataji, this one also. Read, Mataji.
Okay, continue.
Yes, Mataji, this one also.
Okay. Chapter 10, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accept prasad from devotees. The following summary of chapter 10 is given by Bhaktivedanta Thakura and is Amrita Pravaha Bhasya. Before the Rath Yatra ceremony, all the devotees from Bengal started for Jagannath Puri as usual. Raghava Pandita brought with him various kinds of food for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The food had been cooked by his sister, whose name was Damayanti, and the stock was generally known as Raghavera Jali. Makara Divajakara, an inhabitant of Panihatti, who accompanied Raghava Pandita, was the secretary in charge of accounting for the Raghavera Jali, the bags of food carried by Raghava Pandita. The day when all the devotees arrived at Jagannath Puri, Lord Govinda was enjoying sporting pastimes in the water of Narendra Sarovar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also enjoyed the ceremony in the water with his devotees. As previously, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed the cleansing ceremony at Gundicha and chanted the famous verse Jagamohana Parimanda Yau. After Kirtan ended, he distributed prasada to all the devotees and also took some himself. Then he lay down at the door of the Gambhira to take rest. Somehow or the other, Govinda came by and massaged his feet. Govinda could not go out that day, however, and therefore he was unable to accept prasad. From the character of Govinda, it is to be learned that we may sometimes commit offences for the service of the Lord, but not for sense gratification. Govinda, the personal servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, induced the Lord to eat all the food delivered by the devotees of Bengal for his service. All the Vaishnavas used to invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to their homes. The Lord accepted the invitation of Chaitanya Dasa, the son of Shivananda Sena, and ate rice and yogurt there. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So, do you all know who is what is the Panchatattva?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
First, recite the mantra and then tell me who are who.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Who is Chaitanya?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Then there was Balaram. Then after that, forget the name just now, I read that. Gadadhar Pandit.
Jai
She was
Advaita.
Nityananda Sri Advaita. Who is Advaita?
Advaita Acharya. Yeah, he is the person who asked Lord Chaitanya to come down.
No. Yeah. But who is he?
Mahavishnu.
Yeah.
Mahavishnu, yeah,
Shiva
correct.
and combination of Shiva and
Shiva
Vishnu.
and Mahavishnu. Shiva and Mahavishnu. And then who is Gadadhar?
And Srivasa is
Radharani.
Narada Muni.
Gadadhar is
Radharani.
Radharani.
And who is Srinivas?
Srivasa is Radha is
Narada Muni.
Narada
Narada Muni.
Narada Muni, not Radharani.
You know, one more character is Murari Gupta. Who is Murari Gupta?
Hanuman.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Like this, if you remember the character, na, so you know the past name of them also. Who is Haridas?
Brahma.
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 Other also, Satyabhama is also there, is like a Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami or Roop Goswami is maybe
No,
Sanatana.
Mataji, that oil fasting.
Yeah.
Vanant Singh.
Satyabhama is also there, yeah.
Jagadananda.
Jagadanand. Jagadanand is yeah, Satyabhama. So these
Ramananda Rai Mataji.
who I don't know, maybe I forget who is Ramananda
Uh,
Rai.
Ramananda Rai is
Arjuna,
Arjuna.
I think.
Arjuna.
Arjuna.
Arjuna. Okay. So
Dalita
now
Sakhi. Vishaka is the Swarupa Damodar.
Swarupa Damodar, yes.
Lalita.
Lalita is Swarup Damodar. Vishaka is Ramananda Rai.
Ramananda Rai is Vishaka, no, Mataji? Swarupa Damodar is Lalita.
So now we revise the main parts of the Antya Lila also. So if anyone remember anything else, please share it. Or any doubt, you can ask it. The passing of Haridas Thakur, Prabhu explain it. The loving dealings between Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagdanand Pandit. We remember na, that all and chapter past time with Jagdanand Pandit and Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. Remember? No. Okay, read it, Mataji. Small past time, read it.
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the following summary of the 13th chapter in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya, thinking Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be uncomfortable sleeping on the bark of plantain trees. Jagadananda made a pillow and a quilt for him. The Lord, however, did not accept them. Then Swarupa Damodara Goswami made another pillow and quilt from finely threaded plantain leaves, and after strongly objecting, the Lord accepted them. With the permission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagadananda Pandita went to Vrindavan, where he discussed many devotional subjects with Sanatana Goswami. There was also a discussion about Mukunda Saraswati's garment. When Jagadananda returned to Jagannath Puri, he presented Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu some gifts from Sanatana Goswami, and the incident of the Pilu fruit took place. Once Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic upon hearing the songs of a Devadasi, unaware of who was singing. He ran toward her through thorny bushes, but when Govinda informed the Lord that it was a woman singing, he immediately stopped. By this incident, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed everyone that sannyasis and Vaishnavas should not hear women singing. When Raghunath Bhatta Goswami left Varanasi on his way to Jagannath Puri, after completing his education, he met Ramadasa Vishwasa Pandit. Vishwasa Pandit was very proud of his education, and being an impersonalist, he was not well received by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. A partial study of life of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami comprises the end of this chapter. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
See, that Arun Prabhu share in the chat. Lalita Devi Swarup Damodar Goswami, Vishakha is Sri Ramananda Rai, Champak Lata is Sri Shivananda Sen, Chitra Devi Sri Govindananda, Tunga Devi, Sri Vakreshwara Pandit, Indu Lekha Krishnadas Brahmachari, Ranga Devi, Govindananda Ghosh, and Sudevi's Vasudev Ghosh. So these all are the that Ashtasakhi. Lalita, Vishakha, Champaka, Chitra, Tunga Devi, Indulekha, Ranga Devi, and Sudevi. And in this age of Kali, they come as an associate of the Sri Krishna. Oh, sorry, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Then chapter 14. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feeling separation from Krishna, that explain and transcendental madness of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that also Mataji explained. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tastes the nectar from the lip of Lord. What is Lord Sri Krishna? So that can you read, Mataji?
Shall I read, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, read it.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Chapter 16, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tastes nectar from the lips of Lord Shri Krishna. The 16th chapter is summarized by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur in his Amrit Prabhav Bhasya. When the Bengali devotee of the Lord returned to Jagannath Puri, a gentleman named Kalidas, who was an uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami, went with them to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kalidas had tasted the remnants of food from all the Vaishnavas in the Bengal, even Jhadu Thakur. Because of this, he received the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri. When Kavi Karnapura was only 7 years old, he was initiated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu into the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He later became the greatest poet among the Vaishnava Acharyas. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate the remnants of food known as Vallabha Bhoga, he described the glories of such remnants of the Lord's food and then fed all the devotees the prasada. Thus, they all tasted Adhar Amrita, the nectar from the lips of Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Bodily transformation of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that we all know what happened. We know na that what he is doing and what happened. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur gives the following summary of the 17th chapter in his Amrita Prabaha Bhashya. Absorbed in transcendental ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went out one night without opening the doors to his room. After crossing over 3 walls, he fell down among some cows belonging to the district of Telangana. There he remained unconscious, assuming the aspect of a tortoise. And then rescuing the Lord from the sea, that Mataji told about. Na? People know that people thought that he is a fish and all that, like that. And then this one also we discussed, the inconceivable behavior of Sri Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So everything we revised. Please read the summary. At least read the summary. When we read the summary and we know the name of the character, na, so we remember the story. Please try to read it again, and whatever you read it or listen it, please share it someone else so you can remember it. Okay, anything
Yes,
else?
yes, Mataji.
So now 1:35, like we can stop it here. Okay. Vanchakalpatarupescha
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, कृष्ण राज कविराज गोस्वामी की जय।
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
थैंक यू माताजी, हरे
Thank you,
कृष्णा,
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
प्रणाम।
Pranams.
Thank you to all. Okay.
Thank you, Mataji. Dandasana.
Dandavat pranams.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for bearing us.